Hello everyone and welcome to the Edmonds Racing Preview Show. Toby's flying the flag for the team today. Junior Trent's at a trainers meeting. Lots going on at the Gold Coast here ahead of the track redevelopment, so Trent's keeping up to speed with everything going on.
Yeah, logistically it's going to be something that needs to be managed here. There's a big $35 million development happening. The first stage of it is our new training track, which will be the poly track, which takes over our these outside two tracks, both fibre and sand. So that starts next Tuesday morning, I believe. So first step, yeah. So he's just getting all the rundown on how that's going to be managed, and it's quite important. It's going to be a magnificent complex once it's all done. It's, as we know, it's been in the pipeline now since 2010, maybe a bit before, and finally now in 2022 we're able to see dirt start to be turned. So that's good, and looking forward to it, and hopefully in 6 months' time we'll be up to speed.
Yeah, well, exciting times ahead. As you said, obviously a bit to work through for everyone to get there as the works get underway, but no, exciting times for the club ahead. So, and exciting times for the team during the week. Two more two-year-old winners. So that makes it, your last three winners have all been two-year-olds, which is exciting for the next crop coming through. Clover Castle and No Retreat.
Yeah, so, it's no secret we've been very quiet. I think the last 3 or 4 years we've been running second on the. We haven't been able to beat Tony Gollan, but certainly we've been right on his hammer now for not on his hammer, but very, got close to him at one year, and then the other years he's been too good for us. But those horses have all aged, and we've filled them up with this last lot of 2-year-olds. Our 2 and 3-year-olds have hardly run, so it was good to finally get a couple of them to the races and perform. No Retreat was good. Big odds. She was pretty plain on the poly track up at the Sunny Coast the first run, but took good improvement from it, and she led here, ran them along a bit, and she kept running, which was good for the owners. Tom Hastings and the guys. He was in Ruka, and I think he's bred this filly, so that was good to see him breed one, and her to be able to get the money. It was good. It
was very good, but no love for the viewers. There was not much of a push, was there? I guess off the back of that first up run, you were a little bit.
It was hard to, I will say this about these 2-year-olds, and it's been the case like with Blackjack Boom. We got another one on Sunday called Cool and Ready. They weren't doing much early, and they've just started to switch on and mature a bit, and they've had all their pre-work. The program that we put them through last season was in out, and and that means in from the paddock, out 2 weeks in, 4 weeks out, sort of that sort of stuff. So they've had all their groundwork, but they just a few of them took a little while to switch on, and we'll start to reap the rewards of that shortly, I feel. So it was good for that filly to win, actually.
Yeah, we'll let you off the hook there for not tipping us into a 20-1 winner, but
well, 60-1.
60-1 to start with. It ended up.
Paul Goss, who works for us over there, he odds boosted it and got $70, but he only had $1 each way.
Goodness me.
Was all right though. Good on him.
That's all you need at 70-1, don't you? $1 each way. And then the Lucky Clover team, another winner for them with Clover Castle. Gave them something to chase and proved too good at Doomben on Wednesday, and in front of a big crew of owners. Good to see them there on a Wednesday.
Yeah, so we thought he could nearly win at the Sunny Coast on that. It was on the poly, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, it was on the poly. We drew a bit soft, a bit awkward that day. And ended up in a really awkward spot outside Johnny Rocker, who franked the form in his next run. He won the stakes race at Eagle Farm last Saturday. So that sort of, with that form line, he was always going to be hard to beat. We just drew a bit sticky again on Wednesday. Drew 7, sort of, and Robbie had to use him a bit. So both his runs he's been used and had to do it pretty tough. And he kept going on Wednesday. Yeah, the race experience and everything's a big plus. Although he's still quite green himself. If you put this replay up and you get the head-on shot, you see him still running off the track a bit. He's nice, better than Ready Colt, out of a Rocker Gibraltar mare, quick-witted that we raced together, Lucky Clover guys and us, and we actually bred him. How did that go? We bought the service fee off Stuart Ramsey, I believe. she didn't go in foal, or she missed or something, and then she was empty for a year, and then we got a return to better than ready, and this is the result. So
yeah, how good.
Yeah, no, it was good.
So it's the next generation and
Yeah.
some of the existing owners from the
They're still
previous.
there. Yeah, that's right. So I think Chris Casey and us bred it together, and he's put his side in with Lucky Clover. So that's good.
Yeah, well, they're getting plenty of winners, the Lucky Clover team. So well done to everyone involved there. There was lots of
Very ambitious too.
ambitious.
Yep.
Yeah, they want to.
Yeah.
Scale the heights.
One of the heads of Lucky Clover, Steve Hargraves, is retired now. He's becoming. He's found a racing calendar somehow. Unfortunately, hard to deal with.
Oh, he's programming.
Oh, he's got them programmed before they.
Good on you, Steve. I like it.
He's got the programs ready before they're broken in.
Okay, that'll keep you on your toes then.
Yeah,
that's good to see.
Good luck to him. He's a good guy.
Yep, no, it was good to see all the owners there on a Wednesday too. So well done there. And then some notable mentions. Prince Amongst Men. He was the one that I backed. Didn't back No Retreat. He was knocking on the door again, finishing second. And then Loca was a good first up run for the stable, finishing third.
So Prince Amongst Men like missed the run the week before due to the wet, heavy track. Back to 900 is probably just a bit sharp for him, and he drew sticky. We thought he was too good for him, but it just didn't work out. He ended up having a pretty wide run, and you know, I think it was 50 to 1. Blouse got down the outside and knocked him off. So he'll improve off the run. He's only had one soft trial on that synthetic track here, going into that. So he'll improve pretty quickly now.
Okay.
Stick with him.
Yep, follow. And then Loca was good also.
Loca was
first
good.
up for the stable.
Yeah, so we thought, actually, I think I tipped him. I'm not sure whether I did or I didn't. I thought he could nearly win. All his forms, his best form is at a bit further, the distance. It's only 1,300, I think, on Saturday. Just probably needs it to 1,400, maybe a bit further. I was hoping he'd freshened up good enough to be able to get over the top of them. The form men were right. He needs it a bit further, so he was good though.
Maybe next up then.
Next up, place right, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's get into this week's preview and see if you can tip us into something this weekend.
Right.
Sunshine Coast, it's tonight's Friday twilight meeting, effectively, not so much a night racing meeting. Mama's Rose and Beyond Faith both line up in a Class 2 plate over the 1200.
Yep.
Mama's making her debut.
Yes, for the stable.
And perform well, for the stable and perform well at trials.
Yeah, she had a little while out, I believe, for whatever reason. I think she might have had a little injury or something, but she seems quite sound and fit now. She's, I suppose I must mention that we come through all that wet weather with these crop. Now we've had some good weather for the last 2.5, 3 weeks. You know, we'll see these horses start to improve fitness-wise and everything. So just look out for the next month or so. You'll see the horses jump out the ground. I feel now they're back on some dry tracks. So Mama's a bit in that she's come through that wet time, so she's been a bit behind. I feel today she'll need the run. Whatever she does today, she'll improve on. But we'll say we've worked her in blinkers on Tuesday morning, and geez, it worked good. But we haven't got blinkers on her just yet. We just thought we'd leave her playing because I know she'd won at 13.50. We'll leave her playing. We'll probably pop the blinkers on her maybe the next run or even the run after that, and you'll see her jump out the ground. She's actually going quite well.
Okay,
yeah.
So whatever she does today,
yeah, I think she'll need the run today for sure.
Okay, and then same race, Beyond Fate, who we know you've got an opinion of. He obviously went down to Scone first up and worked home nicely from well back, and he's got some new owners aboard for the first time.
Yeah, so he's come through that. We'll travel home from Scone in good order, and a bit of an ownership change in between that run and this run. He's going well. He's drawn sticky, drawn out a bit. He's a back marker anyway, so it's probably not going to be that bad. The only thing is the rail's out 9. A little bit of a concern. If you follow the Sunshine Coast form, which is quite easy to do, if the rail's in the true, horses get a chance. You know, basically, you can ride a nice race and get to the middle and get home. As the rail creeps out, it becomes increasingly more difficult to make up a lot of ground. I know the rail was out somewhat last week, and the back markers struggle to get into it. Although I think this horse has just got a little bit of quality about him, and I think even though we'll ride him patiently, I'm sure he can get home over the top of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, a bit of confidence there. So good luck to the new owners involved with Beyond Fate. Hopefully you can deliver first up for that crew. Gold Coast Saturday, the Pines is second up in the open handicap over the 1200, and better suited back on top of the ground compared to last start, do you think? Or?
Yeah, funny, she doesn't race that well here. She's had a couple of goes here and doesn't race that well, and it's this time of the year where she just struggles through these winter tracks. She loves the Sunshine Coast. She's much better there, but she needs to go around. She needs to start. She was a while off with a throat procedure, and she might just need another run and a couple of runs to get going, because once she gets into form, she'll, I'm quite confident she'll be winning pretty quickly. But tomorrow I just want to see how she goes. Worked beautiful on Tuesday morning. I do think she's drawn terribly. She'll have to go a long way back, and it'll be probably hard to make up ground here tomorrow, I would think. But she'll run well, and just look out for her third or fourth up.
Okay. Yep. Good insight there on the Pines, because we know she's got ability, doesn't she?
Good mare, yeah.
Yep. All right, and then we turn our attention to the Sunshine Coast on Sunday. Cripps tonight, another 2-year-old. He's a Spirit of Boom gelding, making his debut in the cutest 2-year-old maiden, and has been competitive at the trials.
Yeah, he has been. He's another one that's come through this very wet period. He's been in work quite a while. He's got good ability. He's quite precocious. Gets up on the speed. Working very well. I expect him to run pretty good there.
Okay, competitive.
Yep. Very competitive.
Well, there we go. Something to look out for on Sunday at the Sunshine Coast. And then there's another 2-year-old. This time a better than ready 2-year-old, Cool and Ready, who you mentioned earlier on in the show. Was a close-up third in a recent trial. What are we expecting here?
Yeah, he's one of those ones that's similar to No Retreat. I mentioned Blackjack Boom. He very plain early in the piece, quite naughty and cheeky. He's through all that now. I tell you what, he's just jumped out the ground since his first trial, which was on the synthetic here, and next trial was okay too. But his work's very, very good. Although he's still a little round and dumpy, I think he'll improve with the run. But just look out for him probably for the future. Whether he can win on Sunday or not, I'm not too sure. Try for the lick of his life, but he's got the ability to win. Whether he's sort of ready race-wise, he might just need the experience.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's another good little insight there, so we'll keep an eye on him. And then the final runner was our Coney, entered for a winter provincial sprinters heat, but his 5th emergency and drawn 20. So
forget him this week. He'll go around. I think he's nominated for Wednesday, so he'll have to go around then.
Save for another day there. All right, well, that's the runners, so can we land on a best bet?
I've probably got to go Beyond Fate tonight. And at the odds on Sunday, maybe Cool and Ready, even though I do think he'll improve, but I think it'd be reasonable odds, and he might just give you a good sight.
Okay. Couple of little a win and each way.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good. Okay, well, good luck over the weekend, and have a great weekend, everyone.
Thanks, Ads. Good luck.